Happiness is a decision that you make every single day. It is not a destination, it is a journey. Whatever else people say. I mean, it's true. You have to decide to be happy every day. Happiness is not a condition. It is not a set of conditions. It is not a weather. It's not a group of people. It's not a circumstance. There are people who are the happiest and they have nothing, and the people who are so depressed who have everything. And there are people who have improved in their lives and have not gotten any happier. I think maybe for me, the goalposts move a lot. I have been happy these past few or several days, just deciding to be happy. Christmas wasn't the best day for me. I was at least, grateful that I had the day, that I had some good moments, but most of the day, most of the holiday was a wash for me. I still felt good. I had some not good moments, but I didn't let them define the entire day. And it also made me start planning on how I would like to spend my Christmas next year. I do that a lot. Well, I'm doing that more a lot, which I think is better for me. Have something to look forward to if today is not the thing to look forward to. I've put down my intentions for 2025, my plans, and just generally, I want to feel better. That's really the overarching goal, is to feel better and to be happier. And the main goals that I have outlined for myself are how I'm going to achieve that. One of the main goals, I have like 4 or 5 main goals. I have one overarching goal, which is my mission, my vision. And then I have the goals. I'm talking like in business form. I have my 5 goals. And each of the 5 goals has like 2 to 3 objectives. So pretty detailed in that I am looking at things specifically. The 4 or 5 goals are not too lofty. They are achievable, but they are open to interpretation. So if I seem to quote unquote achieve a certain goal and there's much of the year left, I can still do more with it. And I'm hoping all of these aspects will help me to choose happiness every day. And to choose happiness every day is to choose myself every day. I think for many days of my life, I have not chosen myself. I've chosen my parents, or I've chosen some friends or some love interests, and have tried to put their needs above my own in a weird way that maybe if they are happy, then I am happy. But that does not work that way. I want to choose myself every day of 2025. I have self-help books I'm reading, and I'm going to do compassion journal entries, and I'm going to do more life planning, and really focusing on myself, and not just choosing myself today, but choosing myself 5 to 10 years from now. What do I want to look like? at the end of next year? Who do I want to be at the end of next year? I don't want to just choose today's me just because there's something that I would have done or may have done 5 years ago. It doesn't mean that is who I am now. And it's not. I mean, I'm always that person. I've never been a different person. I'm always a better version of myself. But even I know there are things that I have done in the past that I wouldn't do now. Because I have more self-respect, more self-esteem. I have specific goals in mind. There's certain goals that I want to achieve that I feel like I could just do something now, but I know if I do it now, I won't learn anything from it, or I won't get anything good from it. I know that choosing myself every day means I'll have to turn some other things down. And in that moment, it'll feel like saying no to myself. Like certain opportunities that I think might be fun or interesting, but I know don't do anything for me mentally or emotionally. And they don't set me up for the future me 5-10 years from now. To have that sort of mindset every day of your life, not everyone can do that. It's hard. But I want to make a solid attempt to choose myself every day of 2025 and to therefore choose happiness. I have financial goals. I want to pay off my credit card bill, which is, I got it down to a good number, but I want to get rid of it so that I can focus on more serious savings. And based on how I've been working, I know that it's going to happen. But that means, more or less, it might mean saying no to a huge extravagant vacation that I usually do every year. It's looking like a no right now. I really wanted to get into a relationship this year, and actually at the beginning of this year, one of my goals was to just go outside and date more and make more friends, the hopes that I, increase my social circles and find some people to date, go on the dating apps, all that stuff. I was doing all of that for a while, but I realized I shouldn't be doing any of this, that it's not really a good goal for me to have where I am mentally, where I want to be. And even though that's something I want future me to be in, a solid long-term relationship 5-10 years from now, it means I should not be getting into any today. Not that I'm having any prospects, but being a lot more intentional about the way that I move about things and the people I choose to spend time with. Even pruning my social life. I had in the past valued the quantity, just making many connections and new connections. But a lot of them fizzle out as they do, especially when they're not strong or they're not compatible with some people. And so I see my circle becoming smaller. Well, how do you meet new people that way? You don't, typically. It's not my goal right now, and something I'll have to deal with in the future. So Those are two main goals. Two of them is financial goals. Just one socially, which is really just internally focusing on myself, and I have actionable plans to do that. Working on myself again, spending a whole year again to work on myself. It is exhausting and it's draining, and in a lot of ways it's very self-isolating to know that I am spending once again another year on myself. I think I did that in 2022 and maybe in 2021, and you're kind of forced to do that in 2020 just because nothing else was really going on. 2023, I really thought I was ready to get out there and not, instead of focusing on surviving, that I could work on thriving, but I wasn't really there. Maybe this is a different way of thriving. I thought 2023 was going to be very different for me, and some things happened, some things didn't, but I thought I was working towards something in 2024, and I realized I wasn't, not in the way that I thought, that I still had a lot of issues, and that I was really blocking my own blessings, that there was a lot of things I still needed to work on. And this is not me saying that you need to be a perfect person or you need to have all of your ducks in a row for certain good things to happen to you. But I realized this year that certain things will just not happen if I continue to be the way that I am right now. That is difficult to have these goals in mind, to feel like you can do certain things, and to realize you're not close. You're nowhere near close to that. And then you need to take some steps back and kind of go back to basics. Because I've already had to go back to basics many times over in my life, and I'm pretty much over it and really tired. But I don't want to think about 2025 in that way. I really want to think about next year as a way to close up some chapters. I've already done some at the end of this year, and I think this has been really helpful in terms of getting clarity and finding a strong direction in certain aspects of my life. And knowing that there's a lot of traumas and issues that I haven't fully gotten over, even if I thought I did get over them, or even if I thought that they didn't affect me as much as they actually do. But I really want to let go of those things, and spending extra time to do that, spending 2025 doing that, I feel that I will be so much lighter, and I'll have so much more space inside my heart to feel more compassion for myself, more joy, more happiness. It'll be easier for me to choose happiness every day, to choose myself every day, to know that the things that affect me so deeply now in the future won't affect me as much, that I'll be able to handle better. Those are the days that I'm longing for and the days that I'm looking towards. And I'm honestly just so happy thinking and knowing that those are possibilities, that those things are my future.